Hello, and welcome to part 2 of Let's Play Final Fantasy VII Remake, not Rebirth. So the first video just went up, and yeah. So now we're going to continue on, get through this section, and yeah, I'm going to for about, sorry.
That's our target, the
I'm
reactor
going to aim for about a
Gotta set the
30-minute
bomb at the
video for
bottom.
this one. But we'll just have to see. Again. So last time we infiltrated the Marco reactor. We got another Moogle medal there. So yeah, we infiltrated the Mako reactor. We met Barrett, Biggs, Wedge, and Jesse, our little group. Have you really, Barrett?
Heads up, boys. The end's in sight. And leave the rest in your capable hands.
Oh, you're not coming any further with us, Jesse.
Aw, you're choosing me over the reactor?
Of
That's
course
sweet.
I am.
I'll wait my turn.
You
Go
seem way
for
better
it.
than this guy.
Go on, shoo.
Okay, I'll go. You're gonna be okay on your own up there, Jesse, though. You get lonely, you know where we are.
Run while you can.
Oh shit, I can do my controller. I've got my vibrate on, and the mic probably picked that vibration up. This guy's weak to thunder, I believe. He's a machine, but Barrett can pretty much deal with him. Now, how it pretty much works is Cloud is really good against, like, close targets. Barrett's your long-range guy. Let's go this way. Yeah, you probably will force the planet to fall. Oh, no, apparently the pump will suck us back up and turn us into Marco. Now, Marco is essentially a fossil fuel,
No time to celebrate.
kind of like oil and coal in real life. Although, you would think with a big power plant like this, there would be more security than a couple of pushover robots, but oh well. You know, you'd really think there would be like armed guards and, well, not armed, but like actual security and people working here. Where is all the employees?
All right, let's see if little Stamp really can bite the hand that feeds. Go on, do the honors. Prove
So we're doing
to me
terrorism
you're
now,
the man
then.
Tifa says you are, that you're one of us.
Never said I was.
I
I'm
thought we were
here for
just
the
eco
paycheck.
warriors. I didn't realize we were doing terrorism.
Then do the damn job.
What, are you incapable of setting a bomb on your own, Barrett? Is that the problem? Cloud's having a head trip again.
What's wrong?
I'm just seeing shit, Barrett, you know. You can probably trust me with this
I'm
bomb
fine.
over here, I guess.
What about the timer?
Your call, Merc.
20 minutes. That should be long enough.
Pretty cocky, ain't
I
you?
mean, the original game only gave you 10 minutes to get out the reactor, so, you know, it's been generous.
You double-crossing!
What do you mean? What have I done?
Heads up.
What?
I think you'll know if I did this. So we're going against a Scorpion robot.
The Eternals can be overloaded.
But I hope this doesn't start a trend. So, with a target scanner, he links onto Cloud. So now we'll prioritize his attacks on Cloud.
Didn't I tell you to use
So I'll
that
switch to Barrett and let the AI deal with that.
Just do it.
Excuse me? You're supposed to be targeted on like Cloud. Oh, there we go. You are. Zap. When an enemy is about to use an attack that cannot be guarded against, the triangle warning system will appear. Take evasion. Take evasive action, not evasion. Jesus. I'm dyslexic, so reading is a bit difficult for me. Take evasive action when that mark displays. the next opponent's skill net. Next to this opponent's skill net. Jesus Christ, learn how to read him. Oh, stop him from doing it because I pressured him.
Keep it up.
But now he's staggered. We'll use focus shot with Barret. And forever, I guess. Oh. Wait, what was the cross? Stop me from doing damage. Dun, 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 dun. So, God knows if I'm actually gonna go into doing a hard mode playthrough of this game. It does have a hard mode, and from what I'm aware, the hard mode adds additional elements to boss fights. So you see there, like, Barret's dealing with the long range there, because he can still hit the boss. I can't. What I am going to do is aim for the shield generator. Now, I know his attack pattern, so... yeah, that's okay. Oh, he's pressured, so... there, you see how I used, Focus Thrust and his pressure gauge went up? And I'm going to do some more damage, get Berserk on me. So that's how pressure works. When you're pressured, it'll help build that little gauge up. Once that gauge underneath his health is full, that's what staggers him. And of course you do like 1.6 more damage per hit.
Watch the tail. You don't want to be hit by that laser.
Huh? So, what do we do?
Don't get hit. Take cover behind that debris.
Now we just sit here and wait for the attack to go off. Yeah, that attack will kill you, by the way, if you don't. Yeah, I've already said what stagger does. So I've got my limit break. So what a limit break will do is do extra damage for attacks, essentially. The big attacks. You get stagger from stagger. You get your limit from being hit by enemies, taking excess damage, as well as pressuring enemies and staggering them actually increases the likelihood of you getting a, yeah, it will increase the chances of getting a limit break. It's not like the OG game where you had to do damage in order to... well, I had to get dealt excess damage in order to gain your limit. That was an easy fight. I mean, again, I'm in easy mode. If it keeps up this way, I might just switch to normal. I do plan maybe of doing a hard mode playthrough. Eventually. I've got a lot on my mind. Like a lot. Like I said in the last video, I want to get this done, Rebirth done, and then move on to Persona. Like Persona 4 Golden. That are like the next 3 games I've got lined up over the next.
Come on.
I want to see I don't know how often I'm going to be able to do this. So now the timer starts for the 20 minutes. Unlike the original game, the timer started in the boss fight. Okay, I'm inside Barret right now. Okay. But yeah, like, unlike the original game where the timer actually started during the boss fight. The Barret's gonna run off and leave me to deal with these guys, but they're kind of pushovers. So when I'm blocking there, the only downside of blocking is that I didn't leave it long enough. I don't get an ATB while blocking, and ATB is how I do all my magic and my special attacks like Braver and Focus Slash. Focus Thrust, sorry, not Slash. See, this place is already like pretty badly damaged. You would think a building like this would, you know, hold itself together a bit better. Like, the explosion, the bomb hasn't even gone off and the place is falling apart. You could have just fought the robot and let the place burn down, I guess.
Do I look okay? Help a girl out, would you? My hero.
Hey! We'll link up over there! Look after Jesse!
Will do. Jesse is like... I don't know.
Come this
I
way.
really like Jesse.
This route should lead us straight to Barrett. Probably.
Like, probably. I was gonna say, you're completely guessing there, aren't you? There's things I can destroy. So that Mako shard will reduce, like, give me back a little bit of my MP. MP is essentially magic points. Your HP is obviously your hit points. Got 2 potions. Now the demo of this was giving you mega potions at this point for some weird reason. Well, actually, I think the demo stopped after Scorpion Sentinel. I can't remember when the demo stopped. It's been a long time since we played the demo. If you haven't played this game, or the original, I would recommend getting this one, to be honest. Because it's like the original, but with new elements.
I've got you covered!
Obviously to bring it more up to date with everything. The original didn't have voice acting.
Don't worry, I'll be fine. I've got Soldier Boy with
So,
me.
yeah. It's Soldier Boy. I have a name.
X, Soldier Boy.
They're here!
That's a nice little reference there to
Cool. 5 seconds is all we
the
need.
original game. So for the first little bit of the original game, like the first battle and stuff like that, his name was simply Ex-Soldier before we learned it was Cloud. Okay, sweepers came active, so I'm going to switch to Barrett. I like dealing with the sweepers with Barrett because he has thunder, and that'll pressure him. Barrett also has the his steel skin ability, which essentially just makes him into a tank. It's why I try and use Barrett at the beginning of combat to get the enemies to focus on him. Oh, there's a chest over here. I always forget about this chest. All that for a ball of ether. Now, if you're playing the original game, ethers at this point in the game sell for like 250 gil, so you can pretty much sell them to make easy money. Money, not so much an issue in this game. I like to say, every fight you gain a little bit of money and XP from it, so it's not that bad. Don't worry about AP. You'll see you're gaining AP. Don't worry about your ability points right now. There's not a lot you can do with it. Oh shit, these guys. So these guys would dodge pretty much every attack. So go into Cloud's Punisher mode. Try and get him to focus on Cloud. And what you want to do is try and counter. So you see when I've got the sword up in that like stance where it's held, and I've got my hand out, that's like a parry stance, and it's pretty much the only way you can hit those guys. So I want to deal with the shock troopers if I can. The shock troopers are on Barrett there. So once they're staggered, you pretty much will hit them. Yeah, there's a lot of effects that go off at once in this game. It kind of makes it hard to figure out what's going on, but yeah. Also the camera's snapping, so it'll always jump back to Cloud from the disorientating as well. Why is there 2 buttons if I only have to press 1? Huh. Okay, I had 16 minutes left on that explosion. Wow, Barrett, your bomb did so much damage. I mean, that would have knocked the reactor offline, but that did so much damage, Barrett. Wait, so they're destroying their own building? Why would they destroy their own building? Like, It would already cost a bomb to rebuild anyway, but... a good burn down, but... Now, I'm pretty sure, realistically, again, this video game logic that's working here, wouldn't an elevator shut down during this kind of thing? It's like to say during fires and stuff like that, don't use the elevators, because the cars kind of stop to get you, you know, not stuck in a burning, basically an oven. Again, it's a video game, we can take logic. So how did the fire start up here? Shit. Jesse, you useless.
If I couldn't, believe me, you'd be the first to know.
I'll take that as a yes.
Come on, Jesse, that's the second time I've saved your ass in less than 5 minutes. Oh, well, I'm dead.
Okay, that was pretty cool.
That was a smile. Cloudhead's supposed to smile. There's a full book, which is On the Road to a Smile. It's essentially the differences between Rebirth, Remake, and the original. Wow, that did... Look, that did a lot of damage. I mean, it's Shinra's fault. They blew their own reactor up. They should have just let us do it. Would have knocked the power out. Not a problem.
Looks like we made it. And with nothing but a few scratches to show. Think you might have overdone it?
I followed the instructions to the letter. Maybe it triggered a reaction with the Mako?
Well, let's hope the city's still in one piece.
But the planet's what matters, right? I mean, this must have helped some.
After all
Yeah,
that,
probably
it better
did.
have. Anyway, let's get going. We in Sector 8?
That'd be just down there.
All right then, lead the way.
You got it.
Also, how did no one realize when they were doing reconnaissance for this that it would, you know...
Watch out for live wires. They're everywhere.
Wait, saying you've scouted this ahead beforehand?
Ugh. The air in here reeks. Can't wait to get out in the open. Man, what is that? I've never smelled anything so foul. Oh, it's me. Gotta do something about that. And soon.
Oh, it's just like Valkyria when he captures rescues the princess and he's
I
like,
felt that one in my guts.
time it up for a
You just
bath.
keep on cutting.
Dirty business, I
We
hope.
need to get out of this place.
Was it
Yeah.
the Mako density? The primary explosive? The blasting agent?
Hey, we can figure that out later.
It was none of that, Jesse, because, you know, your bomb did
You
nothing.
can refuel at the base.
Next time I'll have to bring a little pick-me-up.
Oh,
How much
wait.
farther do we have to go?
Constantly
Not
must be
far.
smacking. So I've got 2 potions there. What's my health like? Oh, they refilled my health.
That's about as good a place as any.
Stand back then. I'll set the bomb.
It's pretty much impossible to keep up with the
Wait to
group,
see you, Marlene.
so don't worry
Can't
about
wait
it.
to take a hot shower.
There's a lot of talk about Biggs.
She's good to go. Fire in the hole!
Nice. I mean,
Control those doors.
Let
We-
that be a lesson to anything that gets
you're
in
only
my way.
you're only supposed to blow the bloody doors off. Well, we did only blow the doors off, but yeah, right.
Attention all citizens. Attention all citizens.
I don't know.
This is an alert from the Shinra
I'm sure that would just,
Operations Center.
like, a secondary explosion going off, wouldn't that just attract more attention to us?
Mako Reactor 1. Multiple explosions have been confirmed, as well as ongoing fire. In response, a disaster warning has been issued in sectors 1
I
and
still don't understand how that
2.
explosion...
The area are at
devastated this so badly?
rendering the entire sector hazardous. Therefore, all
No. No way.
This couldn't have been us, could it?
Yeah, it was Biggs.
What if it was?
See, Wedge is the only one talking any sense here.
Merc's right. It ain't pretty, but we can't stop now. This was just the first reactor, and the planet won't be safe till we get the rest.
Yeah, but I'm sure if we go from reactor to reactor to reactor to reactor, they're gonna catch us eventually.
And
I mean, after we
this
blow up the
is only
first one, wouldn't they just put more security at the rest?
Y'all gotta look at the bigger picture here.
We could never do this again. If you were wanting to do this, you would hit several reactors at
Though
once.
you may not be crying out, I know you're in pain, just like the planet. But it's okay, cause I'm here for you, to help take the load off your shoulders. Your fears, your worries, your concerns, and yes, your fears. Whatever your problem, I got you.
So, what's our next move, boss?
Can we please not give this guy any more of a fucking god complex that he already has?
Get our asses home.
I mean, he already thinks he's the big macho man, but, yeah. That's, again, that's neither here or
To
there.
the last train home. Regroup in the freight car. Got it?
Later then.
Got it. So we're gonna fair dodge as well. So we're we're eco warriors, terrorists, and now we're fair dodging.
At base.
God, Transport for London would have a nightmare with us. I think it's Nightmare for London, or is it Southwest Rail? They've got a TV series on at the minute with about fair dodging.
I don't need to tell you what this is, right?
Magical orb?
Of course not. It's healing materia.
You can have it for saving my life.
Yay, I wonder what happens if we actually didn't save you.
Nothing more.
Yeah,
I know in the
yeah.
original game it
Fact
physically
is,
won't let you
I'm
leave the
lucky you were
reactor
there.
without Jessie. She needs to open a door. I'm not sure about this one. I've never tried leaving her behind.
Survival can be a matter of luck or skill. You can't rely on luck.
Words to live by.
Yeah, well, thanks.
You do know how to use it, right?
You do know what I was, right?
Now that is a very bitchy reply, Cloud. I'm gonna skip the tutorial. Oh shit, I took the tutorial. Oh. Okay, we're going through the tutorial. I know how to use materia. Oh wait, did I skip? No, I did skip the tutorial. Okay.
Okay. I was only trying to help. Oh,
Oh,
before I
sorry,
forget,
but
here's a little something extra
I've
for being
played
so
this
brave.
game before.
That really was the ride of a lifetime. Well,
Did you just...
see you on the train.
A bottle of ether and 2 high potions. Was that for making the big boom booms in like less than 20 minutes? Because like you really don't need 20 minutes to get out of that reactor. You can probably do it in like 5.
It's okay. You're safe now.
Cloud, up here! Look up!
Hello.
I said look up!
I'm
Careful
here.
This could collapse at any moment. If you want up, you'll have to use those stairs.
Yeah, thanks, but I thought there was more materia around here. I'm going exploring. I want to look for treasure. There's power lines down on the street, by the way. Shouldn't we all be getting zapped? No, I guess the power plant's been taken out. But those power lines above you make it think there's a tram or something, or, you know. It looks like more pantograph lines, like a tram or a train, but there's no tracks in the road. Unless it's like electric buses, maybe? I know old-fashioned buses used to have that. Or like electric buses. I've seen pictures from the town I grew up in that used to have them. Wow, explosions happening. I guess gas lines are going off and stuff. Cloud, watch out. So, I don't know how long I've been going. Yeah, we'll keep going for now. I'm in a good mood. I'm enjoying this.
Station's intact.
Well, isn't that foreshadowing? Yep. See, foreshadowing. You knew that was going to collapse. You could tell. Again, what kind of concrete have you got here? That tiny little explosion would make it collapse. I mean, I'm no engineer, so I wouldn't know how viable that actually is. Would a big explosion like that cause the infrastructure nearby to collapse? This is that village we saw in the first video. Who's that guy? He has really long hair. I mean, I know who that is, but I'm not going to tell you guys. Oh, he's right there. He has snake eyes. I like my cats. They have eyes like that.
He couldn't be. Within.
Those buildings weren't there before. That's it. I think Cloud's having like a mental breakdown right now because, yeah, those flashes usually means that his memories, he's either reading someone else's memories or his memories kind of fucked. Because those houses weren't there before. This is a lot. It kind of looks like the village we were in earlier. Well, in the flashback we had earlier, anyway. Jeez. I mean, I know you've just been through a bombing and, you know, you just had a road collapse in front of you, but should you be staggering this much?
Wait.
Yeah, he definitely having some sort of breakdown right now. Oh, Cloud's decided to drink. He's stumbling around like, you know, a drunk person on a Saturday night. Also, wouldn't be this close to the fire, like, really be, like, radiating off him? Also, how's that metal pole on fire? I should stop questioning.
I killed you with my own.
Oh, you need not remind me. It was the crowning moment of our time together. But that was then, and this is
I really like Sephiroth's new voice actor from this
Our
thing,
beloved
what it
planet
was in
is
Crisis
dying.
Core.
Slowly, silently, painfully.
I don't know, this is probably like
Bear
an
to
Advent
see
Children.
the planet suffer.
It's probably the best Sephiroth voice actor. Yeah, he does. He has the slits in his eyes like snakes, and my cats do.
For the planet to die. So many things will be lost. Oh, it's so bright.
Now that's a low blow there.
Bleeding beneath this barrier. The shiver of your flesh yielding to cold steel.
He's talking about when he kills your mum, by the way, if you can't get that.
That which binds us together would be no more, and I would be loath to live in such a world. Which is why I must ask you this one favor. Don't worry, it's a simple thing. Run, Cloud. Run away. You have to leave. You have to live.
You bastard!
So the reason Cloud got so angry there is that's the words that his mum said to him during that
Very good.
scene.
Hold on to that hatred.
Why do you want him to hold on to that hatred? I have a theory on why. I mean, I have a theory about this entire series. We won't go into it yet. We'll wait until we meet another character, and then I'll go into it. But that'll be in part 3, because
You got this.
this is going to do it for this part. I I really hope you are enjoying this. They are really fun to make, and it allows me to express my love for one of my favorite games. So, again, I hope you're in it for the long haul. I'm going to try and get one more episode done tonight, maybe another 2. We'll see. But other than that, if you've enjoyed the video, feel free to like and subscribe to the channel. And I'll catch you next time. Peace.